Most of us have abandoned our home in hopes of finding a new life among the stars. We do not know how many of our brothers escaped Megatron's blockade. I can only be certain of this. Just one transport remains. I'm Peter Cullen. I'm playing the part of Optimus Prime. We're recording a video game called Transformers: Fall of Cybertron. The characters are so rich and they're so very, very true. The constant skirmish, between good and evil, and Megatron and Prime, and the Decepticons and the Autobots. You see where it was born, and you become really entrenched in it. You become involved. You want to know.
Everybody loves playing as Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. He's arguably one of the most powerful Transformers that's ever been created. When you take control of Optimus, you are going to feel super powerful. He is the leader of the Autobots for a reason, and we've designed the game to make you feel that way.
I love the way he's written. I mean, he brings to life so many great character principles. The trustworthiness and the courage, the integrity, honor, dignity. It's important to me that those elements remain very, very rich and alive. Doing Prime, although he's consistent, doing a movie and doing an episodic television series and then doing a video game, although the character remains the same, there's a different intensity and different approaches. But this Transformers: Fall of Cybertron is a lot different. It has the elements of emotion, and there's a lot of relation to character. And so this game is not only fun to do, and it seems much more of involvement into a story, and I think that's going to be the real kick for it, I think.
War for Cybertron, we really had something to prove in terms of, yes, Transformers games can be good. With Fall of Cybertron, it's not trying to prove to you whether Transformers games can be good, it really is to show you how great they can actually be.
I think in War for Cybertron we had a lot of characters to choose from, but gameplay variety wasn't that meaningful. Maybe one guy was slightly faster. In Fall of Cybertron, we've topped that on its head.
So we really have pushed every aspect of the game to be super tight, really clean, and incredibly well balanced.
Your gameplay experience can change dramatically. With some of the flying missions, you're able to fly around and get the drop on the enemy from above. How you use that as a viable tactic. It all depends on how you want to play it. We've definitely made sure that all of the transformation is a viable strategy throughout all these levels.
And the fun as a player is, is get to go into layer after layer after layer and find, parts and the strategies that you like the most.
You really do start to get a sense of, I'm making gameplay choices about how I want to interact with this space, but it's also wrapped in this big world. Everybody loves playing as Optimus Prime.
No one leaves without my permission.
I wasn't asking.
Leader of the Autobots, he's arguably one of the most powerful Transformers that's ever been created.
Leave now.
All that boils down to, when you take control of Optimus, you are going to feel super powerful. He is the leader of the Autobots for a reason, and we've designed the game to make you feel that way.
Combaticons, combine into Bruticus!
When the Combaticons combine into Bruticus, 5 full-size Transformers form into one towering Colossus. He changes the whole tempo of the battle and the epicness of the battle in itself. As he's starting to stomp around, it just changes the rules. If there were 2 overarching principles that you'd kind of see throughout the game, it's the epicness of scale and the variety of gameplay experiences. Because at the end of the day, it is really all about what it feels like under your thumb.
That we wanted to make Dinobots and put them into the game, and they are kind of an oddball in the Transformers fiction, and so we really had to come up with a unique story that made sense to bring these characters to life. Not only were they, frankly, my personal favorite and a lot of fans' favorites, Grimlock's a huge character, they have some great gameplay that we can make around being this big giant T-Rex. When we came to Hasbro to pitch what we really wanted to do with this game, they were in the process of creating the Bible of all things Transformers, all the lore, and kind of creating this huge binder of everything that fit in the universe going forward. Dinobots didn't really have a place. They were trying to figure out where they were going with them. With that, we gave this super impassioned speech about how important the Dinobots were for us, that we desperately need them, and Hasbro gave us the green light. There have been a couple creation stories for the Dinobots in comics and G1, and even some other kind of fan fiction stuff. All were kind of interesting, but none of those really worked for the story we were trying to tell. Before they were ever Dinobots, the Grimlock and crew existed as a team on Cybertron. Super powerful, battle-hardened warriors. They weren't dinosaurs, they had different shapes. What happens to them? They get captured by maybe the worst guy to get captured by, Shockwave. He is the mad scientist of the Decepticons. What Shockwave has found is a way to open up space bridges. He can go to other worlds. He opens up this technology and is searching through the cosmos to find another planet that has life on it. In the course of his investigations, he finds primordial Earth, Earth 65, 70 million years ago. As he's investigating, he sees these interesting life forms, dinosaurs.
The log has it labeled as sludge. Must have been Shockwave's design for him.
Guess we all have new forms.
He turns them into these shapes. He sacrifices some of their mental processing power to give them more physical raw power and hopes to control them and give them these new powerful combat forms. Sort of backfires in the sense that it's successful transformation. They are given these new shapes that are super powerful, but nobody controls Grimlock.
This is what's so exciting about Transformers is that our multiplayer, I think, really stands apart from the other shooters that you see out in the genre because we have something nobody else does. We have transforming. What we've done is we've really capitalized on that movement and that agility that comes with being a Transformer.
I think we're offering pretty unique multiplayer experiences. Not only do you have that transform button, and really that changes everything. The tempo, the speed, and the level flow within the map.
What sets it apart from other games is that anybody can be a vehicle at any time. There's not just one or two vehicles that can be claimed.
You're seeing a guy and you know he can turn into a tank and you know a little about what his class can do, and I know I'm a jet. You don't get that at other places, and I think it's pretty special.
Character customization is something that every Transformer fan's been asking about since the first Transformer game. It feels good to now finally be able to give these people what they've been asking for.
We allow you to customize multiple parts over the body from multiple selections so that you can really actually build the Transformer that you want to build.
We give them these different armor sets that kind of look like a lot of the iconic Transformers that they've come to know. And then they can start kind of swapping out heads and shoulders and chest pieces and legs. But then they can also change the color palette, the metallic nature of that character's look. They can do all kinds of things to really create this unique personality that's them. Then they can name that Transformer so that it's the guy they created, and then they bring him off into online.
It blows me away every time I see it, that we figured out a way to allow you to customize the physical parts, and all those parts just work when you hit the transform button.
We are very much committed to creating the most epic, gigantic, great playing Transformers game of all time. And I'm very confident that when fans get a look at this, they're going to be very happy.
Hey guys, this is Tej. I'm the game director on Transformers Fall of Cybertron. I'm here at BotCon. We've got an awesome booth here showing off the game, and the fan reception has been amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Mike Barrett. I'm the Senior Marketing Manager for the Transformers brand at Hasbro. This is Transformers' 18th BotCon. The show moves around the country. Hasbro is extremely excited to be here in Dallas this year. At BotCon every year, it's always interesting for me to walk in and see what's here, what's going on. We know with Hasbro, obviously, we're bringing what we've got, but beyond that, every time we walk in the door, we meet new people, we get to meet the voice actors from the show when it originated in the 80s. The great Peter Cullen, got a chance to spend some time with him, and I'm absolutely floored by the effect that he has on the fans.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. I have been entrusted with a matrix of leadership.
The ability for our brand team to get up there and show off what they've got. The ability for Activision to hear from the fans firsthand and tell them what they've got going on.
My name is Clint Chapman. I'm the Global Brand Manager on Transformers. So we're very, very excited that we have a full line of toys based upon the video game. Especially we have a wave of all 5 Combaticons that combine to form the gigantic Bruticus. And we're really excited to see that out in stores and in the video game.
It is such a privilege to work on this Transformers brand. I have gotten to meet people from all over the world who come just for this conference. They have been fans for decades, and it is just a great experience for me personally to be showing off all the hard work for the game.
I am so excited for Fall of Cybertron. All the gameplay with Grimlock, he just has this sense of power to him. It's just incredible to watch. I will never get tired of that.
Saw some smiles. Did you like it?
Yeah, Fall of Cybertron looks awesome. The first game was great. I can't wait for the second one to come out. And that's what I look really forward to, because, man, the world's coming in on the Autobots, and they got to make do and get out fast.
The most important thing is the ability to talk to the fans who have that passion and really love to show their passion. And you walk around, you look around at everyone here, and more importantly, all the products and the things that they're trading back and forth and looking for. It is a true expression of how much the brand means to them.
We had an awesome booth full of fans all day long. I got to do a panel with Hasbro. It was fantastic, but this is BotCon, and BotCon is all about the fans.